If a car doesn't go past the cyclist when it's able to go past the cyclist, and the cyclist is moving to the left to give the car as much possibility, and they're still tagging behind the cyclist, I think that's a bit daunting. But then you've got to remember, right, that the idiots who have designed the roads now, right, and brought them all down to 20 miles an hour, they haven't taken into consideration about a car driver needing to pass a cyclist that's doing 20 miles an hour. You can't both be doing 20 miles an hour. And a cycle, look at this car here, look. He's going probably about 30. But I can't really blame him. I can't blame the guy. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you should break the law. I'm just saying that I think the law is a joke. Bringing all the roads down to 20 miles an hour, and I'm taking it from a cyclist and a car driver's point of view, right, is ridiculous for everybody. It's dangerous for everyone. It's dangerous for the cars. It's dangerous for the cyclists. Look, the car, as I'm doing right now, right, I'm doing 16 miles per hour on with assist, yeah, that goes up to 15 miles per hour, and the cars are struggling to overtake me because they got to stick at 20 miles an hour. Actually no. And obviously, you're going to be frustrated as a car driver going at 20 miles an hour trying to overtake a cyclist that's doing 16 miles an hour without breaking the speed limit. So, because I'm doing 16 miles per hour, the car behind me is finding it difficult to overtake me. He has to do 16, or he or she has to do 16 miles per hour in a 3-ton engine, a 3-ton bit of metal. Do you know what I mean? Probably spending most of the time in second gear, which ruins the car, isn't good for pollution. The people that designed these roads and brought them down to 20 miles an hour are not car drivers. You can be guaranteed they're not car drivers. They're cyclists, or nothing at all. They're either cyclists or they don't go on the roads. Because if you did a referendum, a survey, and you said, right, the referendum survey is keep the roads at 20 miles per hour or put appropriate roads back to 30, I reckon the 20 mile an hour zones would lose when the argument is put forward. But these people have just done it without any argument, you know what I mean? No discussion, no logic, no common sense. They've just decided that they're going to do all the roads 20 miles an hour, regardless as to who, any of the professionals. Who cares about what they have to say? We're going to do it because we want to get people off the road with their cars. I think that's the true reason for it. I don't think it's because it's safer. You know, they're talking about it's safer for people crossing the road. People aren't stupid. People learn how to cross the road generally, and the mistakes that happen are normally people that have made mistakes, or that have not learned how to cross the road properly, stuff like that, or reckless drivers, which is the minority. All you got to do is look at this road here, which is a massive road, 20 mile an hour bloody road. There's nobody crossing in the middle of the road, or very few people will be crossing. You've got islands in the middle of the road to help people out. I'm telling you, this is not about safety. It's about something else. And I think it's about making car driving as miserable as possible so that people choose other options. That's what I think it is. That's the truth of it, I reckon. But the options that are available are few and far between in comparison to a car. So for instance, yeah, I'm on an electric bike now, and that's proven to be quite a good experience for me, right? But that's only because I'm starting to be able to get to ride an electric bike, not because it's necessarily a better option than a car. I can't carry anything on this bike, apart from a few little bits on the basket. And then when you look at Oxford, now starting to do their 15-minute cities, you can see where the lie has all begun. You can see where it began, and you can see where it's headed, and you can see that it's all a lie, really, all of it. And then you've got people going on about, oh, but it's better for the environment. I'm sorry, mate, but battery-powered vehicles is not better for the environment. And if you believe that, then you're very naive. All you've got to do is go look at who's digging up the culvert, where the minerals are coming from. Are wars being started because of the minerals, fighting over the minerals? Then how are they getting all these batteries to the destination? They're getting the batteries to the destination by using massive diesel HGV lorries. That's how they're doing it. They're not doing it with battery-powered vehicles. So yeah, I'm sitting here on an electric bike and I'm enjoying it. But I'd prefer a petrol car. I prefer a car. You know? I just can't afford it. So for now, the electric bike, to be fair, the electric bike will probably be a part of my life, even when I do finally manage to get a vehicle or car, anyway, for short journeys, because it's not a bad idea. But it's not gonna, you know, I mean, the other day I saw a driverless car in London, and the guy said that it's going to be ready for October. So that's more working class jobs being got rid of for this electric transition. It's like the Industrial Revolution, basically. Who cares about all the jobs that are going to be lost and the people that are going to lose their houses and all the rest of it over this thing that they're trying to do? You know what I mean? And obviously the people that are putting all these things in place have got a vision. And I think if you look at Oxford and what they're trying to do in Oxford with the 15-minute cities, I think that is the vision that they've got. So all you people that are cheering it on, you need to question, is that really what you want? Do you want to live in a 15-minute city? That's the question, you know? Do you want to live in a surveillance state? Do you want to live under digital ID? This is not a political channel. I'm just saying that with everything that's going on, including the electric bikes, the way they're not regulating them, they're not registering them, they're not allowing us to ride throttles legally, and all those kinds of things, you've got to look at the bigger picture and ask yourself why, you know? Why is it that I can pedal, or a manual bike can pedal 30 miles an hour, which is what some of them do get up to, but I can't get a throttle bike that goes up to 15 without legislation? Why is that? It's no more dangerous. In fact, it's not anywhere near as dangerous as a manual bike that goes up to 30. So why won't they allow us to have a throttle bike that goes up to 50 like what I'm doing right now? You've got to question these things. And what kind of lifestyle do they expect people to have if they're trying to force everybody onto a transport system that takes an hour and a half to get somewhere, that I can pedal on an e-bike that will take me 40 minutes? Is there any common sense and logic in that? Think about the common sense and the logic behind it. You know? Think about that.